Hey everyone, I just came back from my first time at the gym. It was kind of intimidating at first because, obviously, I'm kind of a shy person, and the thought of exercising out in front of a bunch of people is like very anxiety inducing, but it actually wasn't too bad. I went in, and of course there was this like little skinny girl like working the front desk, and so I immediately thought like, oh, I'm gonna hate it. But no, she was like super nice, and the place that I went to is called Planet Fitness, and it's kind of, they say it's a judgment-free zone, and really, there were all kinds of people in there. There were, like the skinny, like really fit people type, and kind of the muscle builder type. But then there are also, people who were, a little bit bigger and, just looked like they were working to lose weight. And so it really didn't feel as intimidating once I saw all the different people that were there. Um, and so basically all I did for the first time that I went was just got on the treadmill for a little bit, and I honestly didn't go very fast. I probably did like 4 miles an hour for most of the part. And I did it for about 40 minutes. And I like increased and decreased the incline, I think is what it's called. The funny thing though is that I honestly didn't know how to use the machine whenever I got up to it. I just kind of like pressed all kinds of buttons until I figured it out. But honestly, it really wasn't bad once you kind of get over um, just being in front of other people. Most of them aren't paying attention to you anyway. Actually, nobody was paying attention to me. So I just kind of like fixated on the TV screens that were in front of me. I watched like CNN. I didn't bring my headphones because I have no idea where they are, and so I couldn't hear what was on the news, but they had music going, so it wasn't like deadly silent, which is another thing that like always frightens me in a group of people because I'm like, is everybody looking at me? But really, it wasn't a bad experience. I think next time I'm definitely going to bring a water bottle because I didn't this time, and I got kind of like winded because I'm just out of shape. Um, but really, it was a good experience for my first time. I am excited to go back. I didn't do anything too terribly strenuous because I have a tendency to kind of go like gung ho into things, and then it just doesn't work out for me because I just get burnt out easily. So I just kind of eased into it and hoped that I wouldn't wear myself out enough that I could keep coming back later in the week. So I plan to go probably 4 or 5 times a week, and probably 45 minutes to an hour each time. I don't know if I'll venture into the other machines yet. Kind of, comfortable with the whole treadmill thing because all you're doing is just walking. I saw like a father and son, they were doing the elliptical thing, and that looked pretty easy, I guess, because you just like move your arms and your legs with the little things. I don't really know what it's called, but it seemed pretty easy. That might be something I'll try once I get a few more times under my belt. And and then there were the weight machines, and those have always kind of frightened me, mostly because one, I don't really know how to use them. I know that somebody will teach me. I'm sure that if I ask somebody, they'll teach me, but of course I'm also kind of embarrassed at how little I can probably lift. I think probably the max I could lift is like 40 pounds, and that's kind of stretching it. And that's only from just the fact that I don't like to make more than one grocery trip, like up the stairs whenever I come back from the grocery. So I'll just like put every bag on my hands. That's probably where I've gotten most of my strength training from, honestly. But uh, just to be completely honest, because I'm not going to lie about it, um, But anyway, oops. It was a pretty interesting experience. I'm definitely going to go back, obviously, because I have a membership now. Um, my membership is $20 a month, and that's so that I can also go to my friend's club, because there's a few different locations. And I wanted to be able to go to like the one that's closer to me, but then if I was going to go over to his house, I, wanted to be able to also go to his club, if we wanted to work out together. So, looking forward to kind of, getting in shape, losing some of my, like excess fat on my cheeks and on my neck, and also my butt. Maybe eventually, if I get up enough courage, I'll show you guys some pictures as I progress. I don't know if it's gonna be really any kind of major progression, but just getting more into shape because I have a 9 to 5 kind of, desk job. So all I do all day is sit in front of a computer for the most part. I mean, I work downtown, so if I go to get lunch, there's some walking I can do there, but it's not nearly enough to kind of negate the effects of sitting for 8 hours or 8+ hours, depending on what type of work week I'm having. And then also, I'm just mostly a sedentary person to begin with. I like video games and looking on the internet and watching YouTube, obviously. And so I just need to get more active, kind of less sedentary. So, looking forward to this journey. I hope if you guys have any questions about, first time at the gym and what to expect, just comment down below and I'll answer them. And if there's a way you can private message me if you're embarrassed to ask, then do that. I'll figure it out. Figure out how to answer personal messages. But just keep in mind if you're at like the first time at the gym that everybody else is there to get fit, and just like you are. And so don't feel like everybody's eyes are on you because chances are they're not. I mean, honestly, everybody's kind of interested in their own thing, and any kind of fear or embarrassment that you feel is just, it's just all in your head. I mean, like I said, honestly, nobody was even looking my way. Everybody was just like looking at the TV or looking at the little stats on their machine. It wasn't really as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be. So I hope that this was helpful. I'll keep giving little updates as I go along in my gym journey, I guess. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll get back to you. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a great day.